Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions, and I got a pretty interesting question yesterday, and it's based off of current market conditions. There's no question that due to the coronavirus and the uncertainty that it has brought to our overall economy, overall stock market, and how it's made the stock market perform, this question has come about, and it's like, how and what is the best way to trade in the stock market? I got questions about is it best to day trade? Is it best to swing trade? One of the first things that I want to remind you is that everything that I share within this video is solely based off of my preference and my opinion. One of the first things that I also want to remind you is that I am a day trader in the stock market, and as a day trader myself, I am 100% telling you right now that if you do want to approach the stock market in a way that day traders do, it comes at a greater risk. And the reason that I'm sharing that with you is right now, market volatility is very, very high. There's quick changes of direction. There's a lot of pushes. There's a lot of things being said, which drives the price up and down for the overall market, for everything under NASDAQ, S&P 500, Dow Jones, even with these simple ETFs and futures that I trade. There is no question that there is a lot of uncertainty. So to kind of put everything together and just to answer the simple question of what is the best way to approach the stock market as of right now, I would say that if you are an investor in the stock market and based off of current market conditions, you feel uncertain, you feel uneasy about currently buying more because we don't know if the market's going to continue to sell off or sell off more. People always try to say buy the dip, but we don't know where the bottom is at. One of the best things I think you can do as an investor is to take time to inform yourself about what exactly is going on, and instead of trying to buy the dip hoping for the best, actually wait for proper indication of an overall reversal. Not just on the technical aspect, but I've shared this with the Learn, Plan, Profit group, and just a friendly little reminder that what is going on with the market that is causing it to sell off. The coronavirus, the overall crude oil or oil war between Russia and Saudi Arabia, this overall lower interest rate just creating so much uncertainty. There are a series of different factors, so that means that if you don't fully understand those factors and the positive or negative catalysts that they are having to the overall market, then that is a great way to start, to take time to inform yourself. So when it comes down to actually being presented an opportunity, you can at least make a little bit more of an informed decision. That doesn't mean that because the market is so inconsistent as an investor that you should just transition into a day trader. You guys know that I love to empower you to be the best that you can be, and of course we want as many day traders as possible, but at the end of the day, if your experience and your track record is not day trading in the stock market, I'm not saying stay in your lane. All I'm saying is take time to inform yourself about what is the best decision and best move that you can make for yourself and not just for the moment. For all my day traders and swing traders, one of the things that I want to share with you is one of the ways that I am approaching the market right now is I normally trade with $30,000 when I'm fully invested in a position. Due to market volatility and even with what it is that I'm trading and how quickly things are moving, I am watching my position size like no other. I'm being so much more selective because direction is not as clear, meaning that it's not consistently uptrending, it's not consistently selling off, there's quick changes of direction. It comes at a greater risk. Yeah, high risk, high reward. I'm all about that, but you also need to make sure that you understand that if you go all in just like you normally do with normal market conditions, and then you approach it in the same way with current market conditions, I'm not saying that you're gonna have red days. I'm just saying that it's either gonna go either way, either very green or very red, if you approach it with the same type of criteria. I am watching my position size. I am trading with 1/3 of what I normally trade with. So instead of trying to trade with $30,000, I'm now watching my position size. I'm trying to have fun with it and trade with $10,000, $5,000. Again, because the market is, as of right now, a little bit more volatile, it comes at a greater risk. So I need to make sure that I evaluate myself as a trader and to remind myself that, again, it's not just thinking about how much profit I can make, but also take into consideration about the risk that comes with these more volatile markets. And there's no question that you can still make money even with a smaller position. And again, if you are someone that gets uncomfortable, uneasy when it comes down to being fully invested or there being a quick change of direction, then you might really want to consider the idea of watching your position size on the next day trade you choose to take. One of the last things that I want to answer, and this is for all my swing traders out there, I got asked, hey Ricky, do I think that it's a good idea to hold Microsoft as a swing trade? Meaning that even if you just hold it for one day. One of the things that I want to remind you, and again, it's just so mind-boggling, and again, again, I don't mean to call anyone out, but when it comes down to swing trading something, it's not just like, oh, can this stock open up tomorrow in the green? It's not can it, but it's based off of either, if you're a fundamental trader, if you're a technical trader, is there a track record? Is there a pattern? Is there a fundamental reason on why it should, based off of previous patterns or based off of a fundamental reason, open up in the green? Not can it. Anything can happen. It can open up into the green. It can open up in the red. If you are going to make swing trade decisions based off of can it, I don't even know what to tell you. But if you are actually trying to be a successful swing trader, make sure that every action and every trade that you take, that there is a reason behind it. Not just because you can take that swing trade means you should, but it's because there's an actual track record, an actual clear direction, actual clear pattern that is indicating that this can actually continue to increase in price based off of previous track record. In my opinion, all major companies that trade under the NASDAQ, S&P 500, and Dow Jones, due to current market conditions and due to overall volatility, I just don't see it to be consistent enough or the direction to be clear enough for me to consider or be encouraged to swing trade this. And again, that is all based off of opinion. Let me know in the comments section if you agree. Again, I just wanted to make a friendly little reminder video encouraging you guys to really consider the overall market volatility that we are currently experiencing, and to take into consideration when you choose to take your next trade, that you become more selective, that you reevaluate yourself, that you reconsider how heavy you go into your position. And at the end of the day, again, if you just see the market to be too volatile and you are someone that is just getting started, just getting your feet wet, and you don't think that you can keep up with it, sometimes one of the best things that you can do is simply sit back, not take a trade, and take time to inform yourself. Learn a little bit more about the market. You can paper trade, simulation trade. You don't have to put real money at risk or on the line if you do not feel comfortable with overall market conditions. And I'm here to always empower you to make sure that you do whatever is in your best interest and not everyone else. I really hope that I earned your thumbs up in this video. Let me know what you guys would like to see in the next video. I would love to stay connected. If you guys want to join our free investing group, that's going to be that first link down below. I would love for you guys to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. That's going to be that second link down below. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on our green now. Take it easy, team.